Hey, boys and girls, welcome back to Midgame Life Crisis. I am Inconsistency.
I'm Werewolf. Guys, girls, we're gonna talk to you today about a problem that seems to be coming back in the industry, where huge corporations and the people that run them, not only do they seem detached lately with all kinds of crazy asinine comments, they are deflecting and just showing zero accountability for their failure.
Yes, deflection of accountability basically is the subject of the day in gaming, specifically in Ubisoft. Yves Guillemot, their CEO.
Let's take a look at an email that Yves Guillemot sent his employees on January 23. This is already when shit was starting to hit the fan for Ubisoft. Things were not looking great. And among other things, our friend Yves has told them, each of you must be especially careful and strategic with your spending and initiatives to ensure we're being as efficient and lean as possible. I love when he adds the we when he doesn't have to do anything.
Each of you
Be
especially careful and strategic with your spending and initiative. Each of his workers.
Yes, and then he says to ensure that we are being efficient. You need to be careful so we are efficient.
Bullshit, all of it.
No, not Mr. CEO.
Yeah.
Not the management. No. They don't need to be careful and strategic with their spending and initiatives, even though that is literally their fucking job. No, it's the workers, it's the lower employees, the guys who actually, the creatives, the guys that actually make the games. Those guys, they need to be really strategic and efficient and lean, really lean. I love it.
Yeah, he just adds the we when he doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
The ball is in your court to deliver this lineup on time and at the expected levels of quality.
These fucking guys.
And show everyone what we are capable of achieving. Again, the we enters when he takes the credit and the outcome of the work. They are the ones that need to do it. He doesn't have to do anything.
Bro, just the ball is in your court. I mean, come on.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Yep.
That's literally telling the guys, listen, the company is doing terrible right now. It's horrible. Things are really bad. Our stocks are in all-time low. Tencent is like buying everything up. We have rival companies sniffing around. Everyone want to buy us out because everything we've done has been turned into shit. But listen, the ball is in your court. Let's go. Come on. You guys can save us by doing exactly what we tell you to do, like every other time that we failed, and then hoping, praying that it's somehow successful this time around.
Let me give you an example of how this email should have been written. Yeah, where he says, "Dear employees, I have been a bad CEO. I've been running this company poorly. Decisions I have made previously, where in 2019 I had the brilliant idea of deciding to split from Steam and never using their service again, proving perfectly how this was an excellent idea so far.
And it's an amazing idea.
Yes,
it was amazing. I clapped when I heard it.
And then I also decided in the 2020s, 21 to double down on NFTs, which the entire world endorsed, and be the only company that starts an actual service for buying and selling NFTs in my games, Quartz. Yes, this was an amazing decision as well. Didn't cost me any money at all. So after these failed decisions that made our company lose so much money,
oh my God,
I would really love it if you guys could try and be lean and efficient with your spendings so that my bad decisions don't tank this company. I would really appreciate it. I appreciate you a lot. You guys are now my cushion to downfall on, and I would really appreciate your help.
Yes.
Please help me.
Oh, so side note, maybe next time in the next company-wide taco day, take just the one taco. You don't have to take the two tacos. You know, let's be efficient and let's be lean here, guys, because this is killing our company.
At the end of the email, P.S. the yearly company vacation is cancelled.
By the way, you're all fired. Listen, this email was so out of line that even Yves himself apologized later for it.
Calling that an apology is gaslighting.
Miserable attempt and an apology, okay?
Yes.
Can you walk us through that one? Oh God, it's terrible.
I heard your feedback, and I'm sorry this was perceived that way.
I want to say,
We are deeply sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry.
Oh my god. Bro.
Okay, I'm stopping here. This goes on, right? But
Already.
he has not apologized for what he did.
No.
He's sorry for the way it was perceived.
Perceived.
It's their fault this was perceived this way. This is not his doing. He's sorry for that.
It's all deflection of personal responsibility for failure and deflection of personal accountability and just making it seems like it's a company-wide issue that the workers are the problem, not the people telling the workers what to focus on and what to do. It's so mind-boggling to me.
I'm actually starting to understand it. With all these detached comments, we say these CEOs are detached, and now we understand why. They detach themselves from any situation, so they will always speak it like it's your problem and not his.
Yep. Exactly. So keep going. I heard your feedback and I'm sorry it was perceived that way.
When saying the ball is in your court to deliver our lineup on time and at the expected level of quality, I wanted to convey the idea that more than ever, I need your talent and energy to make it happen.
Oh my god, man.
This is a collective journey that starts, of course, with myself and with the leadership team to create the conditions for all of us to succeed together.
There we go. Some personal accountability for a change.
He didn't take any accountability for anything. He just said it starts with him. That's a fact.
The fact that he's mentioning himself and the leadership in the same fucking sentence of saying that he wants more quality is the first time I've seen this dude try to take even a little tiny bit of personal accountability for being a leader in this company. Listen, Yves Guillemot and the Guillemot family, alright, it's 5 brothers that are basically holding this company. They started this company like 4 decades ago.
He started being CEO at 1988 or something.
Yeah.
And he's doing a great job then. What happened?
He did an amazing job. This company has made some amazing games, some amazing franchises. Just the Assassin's Creed franchise by itself is hugely popular all around the world. They have very talented developers there. I mean, come on, the environmental design in the Assassin's Creed games are just chef's kiss. Even in the Assassin's Creed that I don't enjoy, the newer games, right? They took the more open world map with 1,000 things that you have to do.
Tedious things.
Then it takes literally months of grinding to finish that game.
Oh, but hey, if you feel like it's taking too long, they will sell you an XP boost.
Yeah. My point is that they made some amazing games. They have some really talented developers, and they have good creative ideas. I mean, come on, they made so many great games in the past.
Tom Clancy
games, the Rayman games.
Yep, Far Cry.
They made the Far Cry games. The early games were very successful. The later ones, not so much, because they started being extremely redundant and they keep doing the same stuff. They think that they can take the open world formula and slap it on any famous IP like Star Wars or Avatar, and it will immediately work. And it's proven again and again that it doesn't work because people are sick of their open world formula, of doing the same stuff again and again and again. They need some new stuff, some new initiatives.
Yeah.
The Avatar game failed. It wasn't very successful. It's a decent game. I played it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Again, the environment is amazing.
Yeah.
The environment design is fantastic, but the actual game feels soulless and lifeless. Almost like an AI wrote the script. It's crazy. I didn't play the Outlaws game because it didn't come out on Steam yet, which is another fuck up they made.
Goes back to that amazing decision.
Yeah. But I heard the game suffers from the exact same issues Avatar does because it's the same company. It's Massive Entertainment company that is under Ubisoft.
Yeah.
And they made both of those games, and both of those games are getting the same critical response. Like, they're saying it's good-looking games, decent graphics, decent action, but we've seen all of it before. The stuff is extremely basic, and the games are very, there's nothing new in them.
So you're saying these games can be called stagnant and too uniform?
Yes, exactly.
You know who said that?
Who did?
Ubisoft themselves in January 2020. Our games have fallen stagnant, too uniform, and contributed to weak sales, so we're gonna devise greater variation and increase the game portfolio. You know what they did to achieve that? They decided to go to mobile and freemium games.
Oh my god.
Announced it a month later.
Listen, Mr. Quadruple A himself, Mr. Yves Guillemot, he said in an investor conference call, literally in the last few months, it's something fresh.
Less than a month ago.
He said, solid games isn't good enough for gamers these days, man. Nah, gamers expect extraordinary experiences. So, basically this fuckhead, who earlier said that the Assassin's Creed Shadows, which we got delayed by the way, will be the beginning of our turnaround to consistently creating and delivering high quality, long-lasting games.
So, let me get this straight. This guy who said that his games are quadruple A, this guy who said that Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to be the turnaround of his company into the next gen quality or whatever of games, now says the games are actually only just solid and not good enough for us gamers who have too high expectations. Again, it's not his fault. We're the ones to blame. This is the most blatant shame shifting I've seen in my life. This guy has no shame. He sets a high bar. He promises you quadruple A games. He promises you the turnaround for high quality bullshit. And then when he doesn't fucking deliver, he blames you for fucking having set the bar too high, for having too high expectations. You fucking put those expectations there.
Listen, quadruple A games, it's not enough anymore, I'm sorry.
No, you want quintuple A, don't you?
Yes, I want 5 A's on my games, alright? If it's not 5 A's, I'm not buying it. That's it. And it needs to cost twice as much as it does. I want to pay $140 for your 5... How do you call
asses it? On a game.
Yeah, exactly. Give me those 5 A's at all times. Then I'll give you my hard-earned money. You deluded fuckwall. Listen, I wanna talk about one more thing before we sign off.
How it's a company culture, because not only he talks like this.
Yes. Their monetization director.
This is like, if you have one job in a company that makes you think the person that works on it has a tail and horns.
Bro, let's keep it 100. In the last, almost in the last decade, I'd say, monetization directors became maybe the most important guys in those companies, in those huge corporations.
Under the CEOs, yeah.
Extremely fucking sad, but hey, look at Blizzard. There is no doubt in my mind the monetization director there is living large, living the good life. You know what I mean?
in the Bill Cosby suite.
Yeah, I mean, that's a low blow. I love it. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, let's focus on Ubisoft. So this goes exactly to the theme of the whole video we're talking here. Deflection of a personal accountability and responsibility, and trying to, instead of taking responsibility,
shift the blame elsewhere.
Shift the blame. In this case, it's not to the employees like Yves does, but to the actual gamers. Listen to this. In a post on LinkedIn, which was since removed, by the way.
Yep. I wonder why.
The monetization director of Ubisoft, I'm not going to try and say his name because I'm going to slaughter it, blames other developers and gamers for being non-decent humans and for wishing ill fate on Ubisoft and other companies. Can you give us the quote?
Okay, so this is a part of his post that he deleted. He went on and on there like an AI about how sad and hurt you.
The full text, you guys should read it. It almost sounds like he went into ChatGPT and he typed a, what would you call it? Snowflake apology / deflection of accountability without seeming like a terrible human being. Or something like that.
While calling everyone else terrible human being.
Yes, press enter. This is what came out and he copy-pasted it into LinkedIn and then removed it. Give us the highlights.
How can you wish a company to fail simply because it does not cater to you or that the product does not please you is beyond me. I'm sorry, maybe not his job, because he's the monetization director and his job is to squeeze money and life out of you.
Yes.
But catering to the gamers is literally Ubisoft's job.
Every gaming company's job.
Yes.
That's literally your job. Cater to the gamer.
And giving them products that please them is literally their job.
Yes, that's...
Otherwise, why would they want the product?
Yes, that is literally your job. And you're complaining about people saying that you're not doing your job good enough?
Yep.
What?
People are complaining about my product? What is this?
This is classic deflection. Classic. Keep going.
It's bordering toxic positivity. If you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, exactly.
No constructive criticism.
No, his so-called constructive criticism is basically calling the people non-decent human beings for like daring to say that the games are not good enough.
Yeah, what a tool. If you want, you can quote the boss himself, Yves Guillemot, where he said, "Our mission has always been to entertain players and enrich their lives with original and memorable experiences that resonate with the global audience." Or in other words, cater and give them a pleasing product.
Yeah. So basically, they're contradicting themselves. The one guy is saying, "How dare you claim we do not deliver you a good enough product? That makes you a non-decent human being."
Yes.
You being critical about the products that are supposed to please you.
By the way, the irony here is that he's complaining about toxicity in the industry as well, because he's complaining on LinkedIn that his fellow co-workers are toxic to him.
Yeah.
I mean, you kidding me? Just type Ubisoft and toxic in Google and just see how much shit they have been having to deal with about toxic environment in the company and sexual harassment and all kinds of shit that we're not going to go into.
Yep. Anyways, yeah, so we basically wanted to just focus on that part of the whole industry and Ubisoft's failing, and about how the management, the people who make the decisions there, and their decisions are what basically leads the company to either succeed or fail. These people are deflecting any kind of personal accountability and responsibility when it comes to failing. But of course, when they succeed, don't worry. They will be the first ones who take all of the credit.
Yep.
That's how usually it works.
That's when it's we.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, guys and girls, tell us in the comments below. Do you think that this corporate culture that we've been describing has brought the downfall of Ubisoft and other companies? I could come to mind, like Warner Brothers, EA, Activision Blizzard. Or do you think that really what happened is that talent started sipping out of the companies, or maybe it is the gamer's fault and trends have changed?
Yeah, maybe the customer is always wrong. Anyways, yeah, that's all we got for you guys today. We'll be back next week. This has been Midgame Life Crisis. I am Inconsistency.
I'm Werewolf.
See you guys later. We out.
Bye.